page 121. And we left yesterday, Chief Awali was talking about the white people had come from the sky, but not with the type of thunder and lightning that spits. Here we go. Death in a tongue of flame from a stick. Killing from afar, oh, which comes from the bad spirits beyond the mountains. Hello, he must mean rifles, mused Shirley. Well, Shirley, I hope the word rifles has made you remember that there's really something you ought to be doing about the rifles. Hello, he must mean rifles, mused Shirley. And yet, we're the first white people to visit this island. I wonder what these bad spirits beyond the mountain really are. Well, you're not because of those old pirates from long ago. Because ye are gods, continued Awali, then it is right that we should give you food and shelter. Today a house will be built for the Turagu Levu, brackets big chief. Judith has begun to love the whole bracketing thing. And the Tool, brackets lesser chief, that's probably Tony, who stand before me now. Tomorrow another shall be built for she whose hair has been touched by the sun goddess. Wendy gets her own house. Then a great house shall be built for the men of your tribe and another for their women folk. Now there shall be food for all. The native girls lowered the 3 large platters to the ground, thank God for that, and then went into surprising action. Selecting a clearance among the palms, they covered the ground with large pandanus leaves. Then they carried the earthenware jars and hardwood bowls from the platters and placed them at intervals down the entire length of the strip of leaves. When this had been done, a place was laid at the table. Judith has put table in inverted commas, so that you know it's not a table, it's a strip of leaves. For each of the castaways by placing small mats of woven coconut fibre, each with a small bowl upon it at close intervals along its sides. This sounds rather lovely. Depends on what the food is though, doesn't it? oh. Chief Awali led Captain Clifford and Tony solemnly to the top of the table and squatting down upon his haunches, signed to them to follow his example. Squat down like up there. And then beckoned to the white people to squat down to the feast wherever they chose to, reserving places to Tony's side for Wendy and Shirley, and another to Captain Clifford's right for Taru. Gosh, it's to be a native picnic. Problematic, chuckled Wendy, excitedly clapping her hands. All sorts of wonderful. Wendy, if that's your takeaway from everything that Chief Awali just said, I think you should think again, because the fact that they're going to build a whole house just for you is really the big news for Wendy.